Damn. Body kicks there. Oh my days, elbow. Alright guys, today we're taking a look at some hard sparring footage and some questionable sparring etiquette. And this footage comes from the Jeff Chan MMA Shredded YouTube channel. He's an OG of the martial arts YouTube world. And in this footage, he is sparring 5-time world Muay Thai champion, Crew Clifton. Now, I don't even know who this Crew Clifton is, but he seems like a little bit of a divvy. He goes excessively hard, and although there is a place for hard sparring, especially when you are on the build-up to an upcoming fight, I believe the amount of times you should be doing hard sparring should be maybe 10-20% of the time, whereas this footage was meant to just be a friendly spar. Now, before we dive into the video, Jeff has given some context here, just in case anyone's thinking, oh yeah, well, you don't know the story behind this hard sparring. Maybe Jeff was in the wrong, or maybe he provoked Crew Clifton into going this hard. Well, here's the context. I was invited to attend a fundraiser sparring session for Riley War Machine. I knew Crew Clifton would be there, as the gym owner told me he would be. Being a content creator, I wanted to get some rounds in with Clifton, with him being a 5-time world champion. When I arrived, I personally introduced myself and requested 3 rounds, as it was an honor to meet him, to which he agreed. That was all that was mentioned. Now, his intensity in sparring was too hard for my personal liking, and in hindsight, I should have walked away. Now, Jeff Chan is completely fine with hard sparring. He's sparred hard many times before. He's got a couple professional fights under his belt. Forgive me, Jeff, if I've got that wrong. But Jeff is an experienced martial artist. He's very technical and he's extremely capable. But the weight difference and size difference between these two fighters, it is a good 50 pounds, I'd say. So for Jeff to say this, you know that this Crew Clifton was a little bit out of order. At the end of the day, I did want to make content with him, but I didn't think to clarify or mention light sparring only. Now, I usually think that's a good thing to do. Even when I went to Dubai and I was in terrible shape, I said to Hassan, I said, let's just go light, let's keep it light. We don't know each other. I don't know if he's going to try and take my head off for the camera. He doesn't know if I'm going to try and take his head off for the camera. So let's just keep it light and cordial. So Jeff should have mentioned that to Crew. I just assumed he would have responded with the same level of power, knowing his experience and skill level. This is what we were talking about with Deji and Neon the other day. As you get more experienced within martial arts, you typically match your opponent's level. No, I did not hurt any of his students prior to sparring. In fact, he was the first one who I went with. No, I did not ask for hard sparring. No, I didn't ask for elbows, as I didn't even realise he was wearing elbow pads until later. So this Crew Clifton throws elbows in sparring. Damn, let's jump into the video. Damn. Body kicks there. Oh my days, elbow. He actually rocked Jeff Chan there. That's the highlights. It's far too hard already. We're in for a treat.
Testing, good.
Done bod.
What's up guys, it's Jeff Chan from MMA Shredded, and in this video I visited Etobicoke Martial Arts in Toronto, Canada, and I had the opportunity to spar their head Muay Thai coach, Crew Clifton Brown. Crew Clifton is an absolute legend. He was inducted to the 2023 Muay Thai Hall of Fame alongside other legends like Wakao, Yatsen Klai, Ango, Sanchai, John Charles Grabowski, Giorgio Petrosian, Superbon, and many others. He is also a 5-time world champion with a professional Muay Thai record of 43 wins, 11 losses, and 32 by knockout.
I mean, that's a crazy record right there, 32 wins by knockout. And before we get too deep into this video, I can already hear a few people in the comments saying, if you go with a professional, that's the type of sparring you would expect. Not really, no, because when you look at all these really good Muay Thai fighters, Rod Tang, Senshai, even some of the English lads like Liam Harrison, John Haggerty, they actually spar quite playful. Of course, they do the hard sparring on the build-up to the fights, but every time you see them sparring, they'll do it in a controlled manner. So this guy might be a little bit of a bully. Don't kill me, Crew Clifton, if you see me on the streets.
So, a super clean hook cross by Clifton here.
That's a hard leg kick already.
super
that body
fast
shot.
switch kick.
We're looking to see if anyone's escalated the sparring, to see if Jeff Chan escalated at all. He didn't.
And a big rear body kick here that knocks me back.
Yeah, it's Crew who's escalated this straight away.
And their big rear body kick.
You can even hear the efforts the Crew's putting in when he's throwing the body shots, the kicks, the punches. You can't hear any of that from Jeff Chan. He's putting in a lot of effort into these shots.
I don't like shelling up because it makes it difficult to manage the distance, and it also leaves you open to the body, and with smaller gloves or elbows in the equation, those can slip right through the guard, as you can see here.
Oh, elbow.
And you can see here, we were both waiting for each other to throw that jab so we can counter, but the bell rang. So continuing into round 2.
Okay, quite playful at the end. You can see they were both smiling, waiting to throw the jab each. But this second round is where it heats up a little bit.
Clifton had the same strategy. He waited for me to throw the jab, and he pulls back and into that big right hand.
Hey, nice.
One of my favorite sequences is the intercepting lead body kick to keep my opponent back, and most of the time they continue to step forward, in which I will follow up with the intercepting hip sweep. I do it so much that it actually comes out instinctually. This move works on opponents small or big, as you can see in past examples, but of course Crew Clifton is on another level. So here I threw that lead body kick, Clifton continues forward, and of course I had to try it. Hopefully he did not find it disrespectful or see it as bad sparring etiquette, but he was not impressed with my attempt, and he punished me for it with a big, clean elbow. Let me tell you, I was seeing stars on that one.
Not good, that. Not good sparring etiquette whatsoever. Elbowing the lad. I know you've got elbow pads on, but it wasn't agreed on prior. You can even look at everyone watching it. They've all got that awkward smile on the face like, is this gonna escalate? Jeff Chan's kind of getting battered right now. The reason why they're all watching is because it's starting to escalate. Yeah, look on their faces.
And another super accurate and fast switch kick lands.
Just watch again, that switch kick.
And another super accurate and fast switch kick lands.
Crazy. And that one. Chill out, Crew. That's insane.
Switch kick lands.
Damn. And look at the size of them as well. I do think to myself, what goes through these fellas' minds? They're sparring someone who's a lot smaller. Are you trying to prove yourself? I'd really like to see him spar against someone his own size, and I'm sure that there's footage online. But my point is he aware of what he's doing, or does he just spar like this 100% of the time?
Here, Clifton lands a nice cross after I caught his kick, and as I went to counter with a body cross, he lands another elbow.
The elbow again. I don't know. Not really liking his attitude, to be honest. Damn! What are you doing? Wow, he just literally throws a jab elbow. Whoa. What?
Here, Clifton parries my jab and steps in with that rear elbow.
Man.
Clifton continues to pressure me, gets my back against the wall, and into a big combination. He throws the double left hook, low kick, jab cross, rear elbow, and switch knee. I always preach not to
oh man, what a combo that was. I mean, nice combination, but really heavy. Let's watch it again. It says double hook.
Double left hook, low kick, jab cross, rear elbow, and switch knee. I always preach not to shell up, but it's tough not to shell up when Crew Clifton Brown is standing in front of you. Another.
Too hard, lads, too hard. See, Jeff's in a little bit of a pickle here. If you've ever sparred, and especially against someone who's going quite heavy, and who's a lot bigger than you kind of have two choices. You continue to go light, and just hope that they match your pace, and they realise, okay, this person isn't going light, we're just doing technical sparring, and you hope that they come down. Or, you go up to their level, and you're pretty much having a full-on fight. Because this might only be around 70-80% power for Crew Clifton, but if Jeff Chan was to try and match his power, it would be 100% of Jeff Chan's power. And people could look at that like, oh, Jeff Chan's out of line because he's going 100%. Crew Clifton's only going 70-80%. Yes, but it's the bigger guy's responsibility to manage that power, right? If I'm training with a kid and I am whacking him, it's my responsibility to control my power. If the kid starts trying to absolutely swing at me knowing I'm the bigger person, I'm not then going to go, I'll teach this kid a lesson, and start going crazy. No, I understand that he's a kid and he's going to be able to use a little bit more power. I need to have the sparring etiquette and the responsibility to control myself. That's what Crew Clifton is not doing here. So Jeff, what does he do? Does he match his power and get into a war? Or does he keep it light and friendly and just hope the crew calms down? And as Jeff said in the pinned comments, maybe he should have walked away and said, nah, this is too much. Make sure you guys comment below what you think Jeff Chan should have done or what you would have done in this situation.
Into the low kick here, followed by the jab cross.
That low
and
kick?
into a double jab to rear high kick. And we reset.
Damn, full power high kick. What's this entire sequence again?
Another double left hook into the low kick here.
There we go,
followed
low
by
kick,
the jab
bang.
cross, and into a double jab to rear high kick. And we reset.
Nah. It's all good throwing head kicks and sparring, but you got to control your power. This guy's got big legs. He's going too hard. You can even see these three lads in the back looking concerned for Jeff Chan right now. This is the look of, oh, we've seen this before.
Fortunately, Clifton finishes off the round nice and easy with me. These were 2-minute rounds instead of your usual 3. And here's round 3. Some light touch sparring to start the round.
Okay. Not hard, is it, Crew? Not hard. Oh, them low kicks. It's decent. Now, it's stuff like that Jeff Chan does that would get someone like Crew Clifton angry. He's the type of guy where if you do anything flashy against him, he'll try and humble you and try and put you in your place. So Jeff did the jump switch kick then. So expect Crew to step it up now.
And a big rear body kick from Clifton.
Oh, damn. Hardest kick yet. Fuck. Credit to Jeff here for showing such great control. Jeff's still throwing his kicks with about 50% power when Crew is, I mean, you could argue he's going 100%. Good on you, Jeff. Oh, and also congratulations on becoming a father.
As expected, this was a very one-sided sparring session, but that's how it goes sometimes. And I hope you guys learned a few tricks from my breakdown in Crew Clifton's techniques.
Look at that. See how the full power he threw that head kick? If that would have caught Jeff, would have KO'd him.
From my breakdown in Crew Clifton's techniques. And continue watching to see me spar with some of Crew Clifton's really technical students.
Crazy that. See, I hate when people do this. Even in that last round, he was very unpredictable. He was throwing a few shots really light and then throwing 1 or 2 shots really, really difficult. So now you don't even know what you're getting because it's almost like he's agreeing to spar light with you, but then he's trying to KO you with a head kick 2 seconds later. This is the analogy I like to use for it. I hate those people who will be your best friend one moment and then an absolute knobhead the next and will stab you in the back because you don't know what you're going to get with them. Whereas if you're just a knobhead 100% of the time, at least I can adjust my expectations for that. Okay, well, he's just a knobhead all the time. Perfect, cool, I know where I'm at. But if 1 minute you're knobhead, next minute you're my best mate, next minute you're knobhead, next minute best mate, I don't know what I'm going to get. It's kind of the same with these sparring partners where they can't decide on how they spar. Are you light sparring or are you heavy sparring? Because if you're sparring heavy 100% of the time, or at least 80% of the time, sound, I'll stay away from you and I'll only go with you maybe when I've got a fight coming up just so I can save me brain. In situations like these, you're always best either walking away or just asking your sparring partner, are you okay? Why are you going so hard? Tone it down a little bit. I've only ever had to do that once. This lad was going ridiculously hard. We got trapped in the corner. I mistakenly let me guard down to reset and get out of the corner, and as I reset and circled to my right, he done a leaping left hook, got me right on the jaw, and to be fair, it did give me a little bit of a buzz. It's the only time I've been like proper, whoa, like buzzed a bit. And I said to him, I said, "Are you trying to knock me out?" And he went, "Oh, what? I said, "Are you trying to knock me out or something?" I said, we were resetting. And he went, I'm sorry. And then he calmed down then. And it's fine. Up until then, we were still sparring at a fairly decent intensity. But then that sparring etiquette, it's like, come on, we're resetting, we're stuck in the corner, and you're going to throw a cheap shot at me like that. My own fault for dropping my hands, but I had to check him, and he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry," and he chilled out then. So sometimes you've got to say stuff like that to these people. Now, obviously, this guy was a 5-time world champion, so you're not going to be able to check the 5-time world champion. But maybe Jeff should have said, "Oh, it's a little bit hard, Cliff," or "Do you know what, we'll leave it there. Nice one, thank you so much, appreciate you," and just cut the rounds off early. However, it has been good content for this channel, so fair play to him. Let me know if you guys have got any similar experiences to this, or you've got any other examples of really hard sparring and bad sparring etiquette that you would like me to cover on this channel. Make sure you like this video, subscribe for daily fighting uploads. Appreciate you all. See you tomorrow.